It is the game where we fight for the relish that's been sitting in that refrigerator over there for almost half a decade. It's time for Wiki Who.
When you put it in half a decade, dude, we got it at the beginning of the pandemic.
I mean, it is half a decade.
And it's been there, yeah. Okay, guys, so if you need a refresher martini, you might need one. This is the game where I give you 3 famous people who have something in common. I give you 3 factoids from their Wikipedia pages. You got to connect the person to the factoid. Okay. Not everybody is guaranteed to have a factoid chosen, though, so I would advise against using the process of elimination.
Okay.
Meaning, like, just because, like, if you got the first 2, it'll make sense. Sorry.
I really want that old stuff in the fridge. Whatever.
Yeah, and they got their relish too. It's perched on its throne right now. On this day, guys, in 1930, hang on, I need my glasses. On this day in 1931, notorious mobster Al Capone was convicted on 5 counts of tax evasion, later sentenced to 11 years in prison. So I have for you 3 actors who have played infamous mobsters in movies. We have Robert De Niro, Jack Nicholson, and James Gandolfini, who of course was from The Sopranos. Jack Nicholson was in The Departed. Okay. He played Frank, what was his name? Anyway.
This is a great graphic, by the way.
Yeah, kudos to producer Courtney for making that one. Nice. First question, who was voted class flirt in high school?
Oof. Oh. I can tell you straight up, I think that's Robert De Niro.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to go Nicholson.
I was going to go with Nicholson, too. I mean, the guy likes the Lakers, you know.
Yeah. I'm picturing De Niro, like, talking to his son. Are you talking to me?
But he would do it so charming.
You want to go to the homecoming dance with me? Well, guys, De Niro, to me, seems a bit introverted whenever I've seen him in interviews and stuff. Doesn't seem like he would flirt a lot. Nicholson, though, he is known to be a man about town in Hollywood and has been for decades. There's something, though, about in a movie or TV show where somebody is an anti-hero, where they're a bad person, but you root for them. That takes a certain amount of charm. Tony Soprano had that charm.
Really?
James Gandolfini
I would have
was
never
named
guessed that.
class flirt in high school. Thought that was interesting.
Fun fact, Robert De Niro kissed my cheek one time, and I have a picture of it.
So this might be why she thinks that.
Correct. He had me in a chokehold. I was like, hey, now.
I mean, he is greatest actor of our time.
He's great, yeah.
Okay, so nobody got that one correct, which means the relish is safe. Not to consume, but it is safe for this game. Second question, whose grandparents secretly had them baptized, meaning their parents didn't know?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Jack Nicholson for me.
I'll do De Niro.
De Niro, okay.
Wait. I don't want to keep copying you.
It's okay.
People might be like, she's just copying Tracy.
Well, Tracy's wrong quite often. So.
And listen, Martine, literally nobody pays that much attention to this.
Yeah, I promise.
So, yeah.
Okay, I'll go with Gandolfini.
You're going with Gandolfini. Okay, so somebody here is correct, right? Because you said Nicholson.
Yeah.
You said, okay. Gandolfini's parents were devout Catholics. His dad actually was the custodian at a Catholic school, so I think they wanted to make sure he was baptized.
Okay.
They were all over that.
Okay.
Nicholson is part Irish. Also, you know, there's Irish Catholic, but there's also the whole Protestant thing. It gets complicated.
Yeah. Yep.
Among the Irish. It was, though, Robert De Niro's mom was Presbyterian. His dad was a lapsed Catholic. And when they split, when they had their divorce, they sent him to live with the grandparents. And during that time, the grandparents were like, we're getting him baptized.
Oh, my goodness.
So
That's a
that was
grandparent thing.
Yeah. Yeah, grandparents like, we don't believe in what they're doing, so we're going to do what we want. Somebody got that one correct.
I did.
Was that Tracy? See, you should have followed your gut. Should have copied Tracy.
See?
Yeah.
It's the only one I'll have right today.
Final question. This one is interesting. Who grew up thinking that their mother was actually their sister?
Whoa.
Oh my. That is some family drama.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Jack Nicholson with this one.
Okay.
I'm going to go Gandolfini.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Jack Nicholson.
Okay. Jack Nicholson. As we mentioned, De Niro was sent to live with his grandparents during their divorce. Nicholson also lived with his grandparents and his sister, who was only 17 years older than him.
That was his mom?
Oh.
Turns out who he thought was his sister was actually his mom. She gave birth when she was only 17. There were some questions about who the father was, so her parents agreed. come, we'll live here. We'll pretend he's our son as well.
Wow.
And he grew up thinking that his what was it? The woman that he thought was his mom, it was actually his sister. He grew up thinking she was his sister.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that is a crazy, I feel like back then that probably was more common.
I think so
Like
too.
people did, we must hide it.
Hide it.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, guys, that was Wiki Who. The relish goes unwon.
Who keeps moving that?
Oh yeah, how did that move? You're right. I don't even know when that moved.
Wait,
That
what
must be
table is it
Andrew.
on? Where is it?
It's on the table above the chair.
Oh.
Oh. I'm like, where is
It left his throne to
Oh. Okay.